Just a minute. And Arvind, you start your virtual machine also.
Okay.
I think this mathematical operations program I asked you to do, right? I asked you to note down and I asked you to do. Krishna and Arvind, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So last session, we just understand the simple programming, the DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line. So how to print something or some message. And we also understood how to declare a variable, how to initialize the value into the variable, and as well accessing the variable, reading the variable. Here you see in this program, I have declared so many variables, right? NO1 is a variable, it is number data type. If you see Arvind and Krishna, here I did not specify size of the variable, size of the data type. Just I gave the data type number. It means full size, utilizing full size, how much is required. So number 1 is a variable, NO2 is a variable, AD is a variable, SB is a variable, ML is a variable, DB is a variable, RM is a variable. These all are number data type variables. The declaration part, I declared these variables, okay? Then begin. Begin is the keyword for beginning of the program, right? Begin is the keyword for beginning of the program. So here you see NO1. What is this? Ampersand first number, ampersand second number. What is this? What do you say? Substitute variable, right? Accepting input, right? The substitute variable, accepting input. Okay. So whenever you run the program, it will ask input value. So you will provide the input value for number 1. You will provide input value for number 2. So the values goes to the corresponding variables stored in the variable. Okay. So then arithmetical addition, arithmetical subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. This is what simply arithmetical operations I done. And printing the result, this is the value of number 1, this is the value of number 2, this is the addition, subtraction, division, like this, right? Understand? So like this, we can perform arithmetical operations and we can perform arithmetical calculations in our Plsql program, Plsql block. This is a simple program. Let us execute and see the result, okay? I'm connecting to Scott user. Could not resolve service name. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is the program I have written. Then run the program. See, the first line is this one, NO1, assigning value to NO1. So please remember, when you execute the program, if at all any substitute variables are there, ampersand symbol input substitute variables are there, it doesn't matter in which line it is. It doesn't matter in which line it is. First, your Plsql program takes all inputs. So it is asking for first number, enter value for first number. I'm giving 25 is the first number. Then it is asking value for second number. I'm giving 7 is the second number, right? Then here you see 25 goes to NO1, 7 goes to NO2. Then it calculates. First number is 25, second number is 7. And this is the 25 plus 7. See, NO1 plus NO2 equal to AD. 25 minus 7 is 18. NO1 hyphen symbol, NO2 equal to concatenation symbol. I am using concatenation symbol and managing the format, right? Like this, I printed the result. This is what the result. All of you clear about this?
Yep.
Arvind Krishna. So now, can you do a simple program for simple interest? What is the formula for simple interest? Arvind?
Amount into principal something. Forgot.
Into principal. So you are not giving any amount to anybody for the interest. Huh?
Amount into whatever the interest percentage.
అంటే వడ్డీకి డబ్బులు ఇట్లేదు ఎవరికి మీరే చూసుకుంటున్నారు, లేదంటే వడ్డీకి ఎవరి దగ్గర తెచ్చుకోవట్లేదు, కంఫర్టబుల్ గా మీరే చూసుకుంటున్నారు, అవునా?
ఇక్కడ మాది మాది చూసుకోవడానికి అయిపోతుందండి.
ఇక్కడ వడ్డీలు ఇచ్చే కుదరదంట. So formula for simple interest is PNR by 100. I think you people remember this formula. PNR by 100, otherwise it's also known as PTR by 100. P for principal amount, N for number of months, R for rate of interest by 100. Okay? So here using Plsql, that kind of calculations also we can do, right? See here. One second. You write down this program and you do it. I think this material already I gave you. Yeah, first you write down this program. Pi r square. This is calculating area of this circle. Please take pen and paper and note it down. Better. Some kind of practice will happen. So, you know, if you give radius of the circle, how to calculate area. So, pi r square is the formula. What is the value of pi? Pi is a fixed value, constant value. Pi is not a variable. So, here one thing you have to understand, what is the difference between variable and constant. Value of a variable can be changed during execution of the program. Constant cannot be changed, okay? Value of a variable can change during execution of the program, but constant, here you see you are declaring some variable as a constant using constant keyword. So at the time of declaration itself you initialize it. At the time of declaration itself you initialize it. That's it. That is the value of it. You can read it, you can use the value, but you cannot again override the value in the constant. So value of the variable is fixed, it cannot be changed during execution of the program. Here radius is one more variable, area is one more variable. Okay, see, radius is 3. I'm assigning the value radius is 3. Area is pi r square. So here I am using power function. So radius comma 2. Radius comma 2 means radius to the power of 2. So this is pi r square. Then printing the area of the circle is. This is a simple program, right? Here these all are simple programs I am showing you. Here I am not using any kind of this one. Program logics and advanced means good program logics and techniques are not used. Very simple programs I am showing you. Okay. Please note it down. Okay, Arvind and Krishna, done?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, similarly, let us see one more program that is PNR by 100. So I am declaring, writing keyword declare for declaring the variable. So P is principal amount. Just I am giving PA is principal amount. Number of 12, 2, suppose is a variable. So NM is number of months. Data type is number of 2. Rate of interest, RI, is rate of interest. Data type is number of 5, 2. Okay. So then SI, simple interest, is number of something like 7, 2. And total amount data type is number of something like 15, 2 I gave. Okay. These are the variables I declared. Then begin. I am taking input principal amount PA colon equal to just entering the amount. Okay. Then number of months NM colon is equal to number of months. Then RI colon equal to rate of interest. So these are the substitute variables I am using for accepting inputs. Then calculate principal interest SI colon equal to principal amount. Here I am using something like this: principal amount multiplication number of months multiplication rate of interest. This is multiplication by 100. This is simple interest. Then what is total amount TTAMT colon equal to, so simple interest is simply interest value, right? But amount plus interest is what? Total. So principal amount plus simple interest is what? Total amount. Okay, so DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line amount is PA. Then DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line months NM So here DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line interest rate. RI. Here interest amount is, otherwise simple interest is, okay, I'm writing interest amount. Simple interest. Total amount is TTAMT, right? Finally, end the program. This is simple interest program. Just you run this, enter the amount. Amount is suppose 8,000. Okay, otherwise 10,000 is the amount. So number of months, something like 12 months. The rate of interest, something like 2.5. So here the mistake is equal to single apply here. Plus. So amount is 10,000. Number of months 12 months. Rate of interest is 2.5. Okay. Are you clear now? This is your simple interest program. Please write it down. Yeah.
Where is the output?
Output is not displayed.
Yeah.
Here is the output. Here I entered 10,000, here I entered 12, here I entered 2.5, and this is the output, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. This is simple interest program. And see one more program here. Very simple program, but lengthy. Just go through this program. Here I declared variables. What are the variables I declared? Please go through. You go through this program. Here I declared variables. What are the variables we declared? ENO is a variable. ENAM is a variable. Of course, here I am declaring these variables by keeping employee table, employee columns, employee data in the mind, right? I'm declaring these variables by keeping that in the mind. Please remember, in such case, please remember The table name and variable names must not be the same. Column names and variable names must not be the same. Okay. Table names and variable names, column names and variable names must not be same. Are you okay? You understand? So that's why here variable name is column name is EMPNO. Here I gave variable ENO. Column name is ename. Here I gave variable ENAM. Column name is SAL. Here I gave the variable SL. Something like that. See here. In the declaration of ENO, I just give number data type. In ENAM, I gave EMP table name dot column name percentage type. This actually reference. So whatever data type is there for ename column in the EMP table, the same data type for ename also. Of course, you can give like this. Varchar 2 of 20. You can give like this, no problem. Okay? Either that way or this way. Anyway, you can get declare. That percentile type and percentile row type, these things are there. I will discuss with you later. Okay, in a separate class, the percentile type, percentile row type, these things I will discuss. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So then this SL, HR, HRA, house rent allowance, DA, daily allowance, TA, travel allowance, PF, provident fund, IT, income tax, then gross salary, net salary, okay, DDS for deductions. These all are the variables I declared, okay. Then please understand this line. This is very important thing. Please understand this line. Okay. Aravind, Krishna, Surya, have you gone through this line?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So what is that? Let you tell me. It is a select statement which retrieves the data, right?
Right. And
It is
looking
regular,
the
not a
valuation
regular select statement. Select statement is retrieving employee number, employee name, salary, and null handled commission. These things I am retrieving from the select statement, okay? Here into keyword is there. So here you have to say that it is not a simple select statement, it is select into statement, okay? It is select into statement. Here select into, select these columns into these variables, okay? So employee number is the first column I am retrieving, it goes to first variable ENO. E-name is the second column I am retrieving, it goes to second variable ENAM. SAL is the third column I am retrieving, it goes to SL. Okay. NVL of commission, commission is the next one, it goes to CM. So I am retrieving data from the table and assigning to the corresponding variables from EMP table. Here where class condition I have used. This is a simple select statement, select into command. This select into command is actually we can use in our PLSQL. A simple select statement cannot be used in PLSQL directly. Okay. So select into command we can use directly here. Okay. Yeah. So now you see HRA salary into 28% of salary is HRA, 22% of salary is DA, 17% of salary is TA. Okay. And 12% of salary is TF. So what is gross salary? Salary plus commission plus HRA plus DA plus TA, all additions. This is gross salary. What is income tax? 13% on gross salary is income tax. What are the deductions? Provident fund and income tax. These all are both are deductions. What is net salary? Gross salary minus deductions is what net salary, and printing the result properly, right? Understand this program?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So here we are using a SQL select statement in the Plsql block. Please try to understand. I'm not taking inputs from the runtime. I'm taking values from the table. Okay? Yeah. Now if you see, if you run this program, so this is a program. If you run enter the employee number, 7788 is the employee number. Is displaying employee number 7788, employee name Scott, salary 3500, commission 200, HRA, DA, TA, PF, IT, gross salary, net salary, everything it is showing, right? This is one more simple PLSQL block, okay? So I believe you people understand simple programs, the PNR by 100 program, okay, area of the circle program, student marks memorandum calculation program, and other simple programs, these things, arithmetical operations program, all things you understand, right? Okay. I believe all of you understand these programs. Are any questions? Surya, Arvind, Krishna?
No, sir.
Yeah. So next topic I am going to introduce control structures in PLSQL. Using control structures. Control structures are nothing but program logics and techniques. Okay? Using control structures. Control structures are nothing but program logics and techniques. Okay? So primarily in PLSQL, there are two different types of control structures. Basically, there are two different types of control structures in PLSQL. One is conditional constructs. Second one is iterative constructs. One is conditional constructs. Second one is iterative constructs. Okay. One is conditional constructs. Second one is iterative constructs. Okay. So what are iterative constructs, also known as looping constructs? Iterative constructs also known as looping constructs. Iterative constructs also known as looping constructs, right? So there are two things. One is if condition comes under conditional construct. Case statement is also comes under conditional constructs. There are two control structures comes under conditional constructs. One is if condition. One is if condition. Second one is case statement. One is if condition. Second one is case statement. These two comes under conditional constructs. Okay. Second one is looping constructs, right? Looping constructs are iterative constructs. So the loops comes under these iterative constructs. Okay. The loops comes under these iterative constructs. So loops are something like you say simple loop. One is simple loop. Second one is while loop. One is simple loop. Second one is while loop. One is simple loop. Second one is while loop. Third one is for loop.
Yes, Srinivas, are you writing something?
Nothing. You have to write it down.
Okay.
I told you to note down, right?
Okay.
So basically there are two different types of constructs. One is what is one? Conditional constructs. Second one is iterative constructs. Okay. Under conditional constructs, if condition and case statements. Under iterative constructs, simple loop, while loop, for loop. Simple loop, while loop, for loop. So first of all, you have to learn about this program logics and techniques. So see, till now whatever I teach using variables, using constants and applying some logic, some calculations, etc. And this looping constructs and iterative constructs, these are the very basic things in every programming language, right? Whatever programming you take, this will be primary thing. These are simple program logics and techniques. Okay. So I don't want to say these are the PLSQL topics. Nothing. This is common general program logics and techniques. Just you should know how to write a program, how to apply your logic, these things. Then after you have actual PLSQL topics like cursors, that is purely PLSQL topic. Stored procedures, functions, triggers, those are purely PLSQL topics. Okay. Exception handling, purely PLSQL topic here. So till now whatever we are talking is learning about program logics and techniques, but we are going to work with PLSQL, so we are practicing them in the PLSQL interface itself, right? Okay. So next, this conditional constructs and looping construct, the program logics and techniques we have to learn. Okay. See, till now, whatever you understand is in your PLSQL block, you have collection of statements, right? So this is command 1, this is command 2, this is command 3, this is command 4, command 5, command 6, command 7, etc. Like this, A PLSQL block is a series of executable statements. There are many executable statements in a program. This is what you understand already. And already you know that how the statements get executed. First line 1 will be executed, then line 2 will be executed, then line 3, then line 4, after that next line, after that next line, after that next line, after that next line. Like this, it will execute one by one line, one after one. Till now, whatever programs we have done, we have practiced, this is what happened, right? Okay? This we know. But I want to apply some logics. If this happens, do this. Otherwise, do this. Something like that. Okay, I want to apply my logic. Okay. Understand? So in such case, these control structures are very important. The first one is, the first control structure is if statement. I am telling you, simple if. Simple if statement. Simple if statement. The syntax of the simple if statement is if a condition. So here you have to give a condition. If condition, then executable statements and if. This is what syntax of the simple if condition. This is what syntax of the simple if condition. Okay. What happens if you use this if condition? See, before if, you can have some executable statements. Before if, you can have some executable statements. After and if also, you can have some more executable statement if you want. If you want, you can have the statements, otherwise no problem. So if this is the program you have written like this, within the program you have used the if statement, what happens? First line is executed, okay, fine. Second line is executed, okay, fine. Third line is executed, it's okay. Then if statement, fourth line, if statement is executed. In this line, it will check the condition. In this line, it will check the condition. If this condition returns true, it will execute the statements inside the if, then reach end if, then continue executing the further statements. When in case the condition returns true. In case the condition returns false, in case the condition returns false, is it going to execute these statements? No, right? In case the condition returns false, it will directly reach the end if and execute the remaining statements. So here the thing you have to understand, the commands inside the if, the statements inside the if will be get executed only when the condition returns true. Only when the condition returns true, right? If the condition returns false, if the condition returns false, then these statements are not going to be executed because these remaining statements are unconditional. So irrespective of any condition, these statements will be executed. So first execute this statement depends on the condition. Either you execute or skip these statements and then go to the next statements, right? This is how if condition works. Are you clear? Do you understand? Arvind, Krishna, Surya.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
This is simple if syntax, simple if statement syntax. Okay. See here, what is this program? Please go through this program. Even if you want, you take screenshot and practice these programs. First, you tell me what is the first program? What is this program? Tell about this program. Krishna Arvind.
So basically, we are doing a modulus of given number by 2, and if the remainder is 0, then we are printing out saying it is an even number.
So here, declaring the variable, 2 variables we declared. Here, calculating the remainder when you divide it with 2, taking the remainder. If the remainder is 0, then print the even number. Just this program is to print whether the given number is even number. Okay? Print whether the given number is even number. This is a simple program. Please practice. Please write it down and practice. Okay? Please note it down and practice. Please write it down. And one more program also, here also the same. So here I am using equal to symbol. Here I am checking not equal to symbol. This is the program to print the given number is an odd number. Print if the given number is an odd number. Okay? Okay. Very clear? This is how to write the programs with simple if. How to use simple if in your programming. So what kind of logics we can apply using simple if. Just understanding simple if. Okay, Arvind and Krishna.
Yes, yes.
See here, there is one more syntax of the if statement. This is simple if. One more syntax is if else. One more syntax of the if statement is if else. Okay, see here. If condition then executable statements else executable statements. Okay, then finally end if. This is if else syntax of the if else statement. So before if, you can have some executable statements, no issue. Before if, you can have some executable statements. After end if, you can have some more executable statements. Okay, so this is how. See here, you please understand carefully these statements under if condition, then part. These statements under if condition clearly. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So here first statement executed, second statement executed, third statement executed, then fourth statement. Fourth statement is if condition. So here it checks the condition, right? Here the if statement will check the condition. Condition returns either true or false. If the condition returns true, it will execute statements in the then part. It will skip the statements in else part, go to the further statements, okay? In case condition returns false, it will skip the statements in then part, reach the else part and execute the statements in else part and continue. Understand? So statements under then part will be executed when the condition returns true. The statements in the then else part will be executed when the condition returns false. Okay, are you clear? This is another syntax of the if else if statement. If else if statement. You have if else if sequence also. This is if else. There is if else if sequence also. That's what we say in nested if, like this. So this if statement related more programs, more exercises we will do in tomorrow's class. Okay. Arvind, Krishna, Surya, do you have any questions in today's class?
No, today's class I'm clear, but I have one question though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Today we started all about Plsql and the programs, right? So, is our SQL part is completed, or we just pushed it back a little later?
No. I'm running both parallelly for you.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because your focus is much on PLSQL, that's why parallelly I want to run. That's it.
Okay. Understand.
Yeah.
That be all from my side. Yeah.
So then tomorrow also we will go with the PLSQL. But I hope that by tomorrow you can finish your sub-queries practice. So tomorrow I will give you all the queries for your practice. Almost 300 queries I will give you for your practice. Okay?
Okay, sure.
Hey, Srinivas,
So that, yeah.
I have a question like in the program. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, sure. Krishna.
You can see my screen, right?
Arvind, yeah? Arvind, you want to share your screen, right? Yeah. Arvind, now you share your screen. Yeah, we are able to see your screen.
Yeah, so basically I'm trying to execute the pi r square thing, area and also the modulus, both. So I've declared constant number 3.14 something here, radius integer 5, area so and so. Number 1 is equal to this guy, number, r number and then begin. So here while I'm trying to execute, it's throwing me an error here.
What error it is giving?
Okay, let's say 10.
Wait. Encountered the symbol and expecting one of the following. In which line? Line number 15. And area is end space if syntax. And if you have to give end space if.
And if, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it is actually Displaying.
Slash, give slash, you have given 10, it's showing 10th line.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
See here, invalid use of type name or subtype name. So here data type, what is that? Integer 5.
It should be number, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to give the data type number 5, okay? Statement ignore line number. The use of type or subtype name. What is that number?
9, 10.
What is the mod of number? Mod of what
N.
do you want to do?
Okay, got it.
Number is data type, right? Number is not a variable. I think you're supposed to give NO1. Yeah. Okay.
So,
Then
once.
you're asked why it is not displaying the result. Set server output on, you have not given.
Okay.
Give set server output on.
Server output one line.
Yeah. On. Yeah. Enter. Now you execute. Okay.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay, guys. Then see you tomorrow as per our regular time.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.